Guys, first graders, I love it.
You're gonna
Oh,
here.
thanks.
And I would say there's students going to school, and there's all the teachers, but the teachers are students learning today. So.
Yes, I know. First graders, do you want to look at the teachers and say, welcome to our classroom?
Welcome to our classroom.
So first graders, here's what we want to watch you do. We want to watch you get ready for reading workshop, which would mean that you would have all of your books, the books that you're planning to read today, on your desk. And then you would come back over here and sit next to your partner. Can I say that again? You're going to set up your books on your desk and then come back to the mini lesson and sit by your partner. Get it?
Yeah.
All right. Teachers, can we stand to the side so we can watch the kids get ready? First graders, show us how it's done. Go for it. Ooh, you can keep your books today. I think you can keep your books at your desk. You can keep the books on your desk so that they're totally ready to read. Just like, what's your name, my friend? Just like Aurav's desk. Aurav's desk. Aurav's desk. Just like Aurav's desk. Oh, perfect. Look at this. All those books are ready to go. My goodness, you've got like your stack of books. Oh, great. Okay, and then you guys can come right over. So your books are ready on your desk. So teachers, just something to say, we'll be in a classroom again. Let's just take note of how things are set up right now, and how we can pre-think, like how do we set that up the next class as well. Do you usually sit in it? Is that Tomas? All right, all set. Okay, I'm moving up because I feel like I'm a little far away from you. Actually, I'm gonna just sit down here. And I'm gonna pull this up. That's okay. First graders. So first graders, are you sitting next to your partner?
Yeah.
Can you point to your partner?
I don't know who my partner is. We don't reading.
Your reading partner. Are you sitting next to your reading partner?
We don't have one.
Are you sitting next to?
Right. You could sit next to our writing workshop.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I was going to do this during. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tomas. Yeah, let's just do it now. Because I'll have them. So, sorry, another little bit.
No one drew.
Ooh, first graders, I am gonna give you one more moment. Would you guys look at this and make sure you're sitting next to the person that is on this chart? Ready? So I've got Noah, Dhruv, and Alex. You guys sitting together? Great. Great, great, great. Oh, I like how you guys are working together. Lucas and Pawan? Pavan, are you guys together? Yep. Abraham and Bella?
Yep.
Great. Fletcher and Chloe?
Yes.
Great. Gavin and Sonnet? Great. Arav and Youngun?
Arvin Youngun over there.
Great. And Audrey and Zyla? Great. Okay. First graders, you guys have some new partners today. We are going to not just be working with partners right now, but when we come back after independent reading, but you're going to be reading a little bit with your partners after this today as well. So that's kind of exciting. Look at your partner and give them a thumbs up, a double thumbs up. Awesome. And then back to me. So one of the things that your teacher was saying to me was that you are reading nonfiction books like crazy right now. True?
Yeah.
Like you are reading not just one, not just two, but like quite a few nonfiction books. True?
Yeah.
Awesome. I also heard, first graders, that in writing workshop, you're writing nonfiction books.
Yeah.
True?
Yeah.
That's a lot of nonfiction work through the day. That's super cool. And I was thinking that one of the things that I know you're learning to do as writers of nonfiction books is that you're learning to like add extra details in your pictures and add extra details in your words. True?
Yeah.
Give me a thumbs up if that's true. Awesome. And one of the things I was thinking was that in reading, like when you're trying to learn lots and lots, you also want to be thinking about all the different parts of a page, because you can learn a lot from the page, not just from the words, but also when you look all around the picture, you can learn extra things. So that's what I want to teach you today, is that our jobs as nonfiction readers, we want to think, how much smarter can I get from each page of my book? And that means that we find all those little details to teach us new stuff. Can I show you what this looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought, do you guys like monkeys?
Yeah.
Me too. Just take a quick look at this page, of this, the cover of this book. This is called, you can read it with me if you want to, Hang on, monkeys. And if you're just looking at this, you've got your partner, just think in your head for a moment, what do you think you're going to learn about in this book? I'm going to listen in as you just think, as you're going to talk about, what kind of things do you think you're going to learn about in this book? Ready? I'm going to have you turn and talk. Turn and talk. What do you think you're going to learn? What do you think you guys are going to learn? Ooh, maybe the eating of the monkey.
How monkeys live.
Ooh, how monkeys live? What else are you guys thinking back there?
I think it's all about monkeys.
Ooh. And first graders, can I have you back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So one of the first things we do, we know that, is that we think, what am I going to learn in this book before we open it up? But then we're going to open up to this page first. And I'm going to show you how, I'm going to read the words and I'm going to think, what did I learn? But then I'm not going to just turn on to the next page. I'm going to look all through the picture and think, what more can I learn? And then I'm going to have you and a partner try it with the next page. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So this page, this is kind of a cool picture, isn't it? You guys see it?
Yeah.
This one says, and I'm going to think, what am I learning? This monkey hangs on a tree. It lives in a rainforest. Northern Muriquis. I think Northern Muriquis is the name of those monkeys. Don't you guys think that?
Yeah.
So one of the things I'm learning just from the words are that these Northern Muriquis live in the rainforest. I didn't know that. You guys might have known that, but I didn't know that a Northern Muriqui lived in the rainforest. But then I'm not going to just flip the page yet. I'm going to look around and think about other details that I'm learning in this picture. So one of the things that I'm thinking is when I first turned it, I thought this was an arm. But this is not an arm.
It's a tail.
It's totally a tail. So one of the things I'm learning about Northern Muriquis is that they hang on. Look at that. It grips that branch, just like the hand grips the branch. So it must swing through the trees using its tail and its arm. Cool. But then, you guys, do you notice that there's not just one monkey on that page?
Yeah.
So I know. And there's the adult one, but did you see the baby?
Yeah.
So I could kind of zoom in as a learner of a nonfiction book. I'm gonna zoom in on that little baby monkey and think, what more could I learn on this page about that baby monkey? And look, you guys, that's totally what I was thinking.
Piggyback ride.
I know, it's totally like a piggyback ride. Look at this. Do you guys see that tail that's wrapped around the mom's tail? Yeah. Isn't that interesting? It's like the baby wraps its tail around the mom's tail to hold on, just like the mom's tail is wrapped around the branch to hold on. So I'm learning that Northern Muriqui monkeys live in the rainforest, and they swing with their tails and their arms, and the babies hold on, I think, to the moms with their tail. That's a lot of stuff to learn from one picture. All right, can you guys try it with a partner?
Yeah.
We're gonna read the words first and think, what did I learn? But then we're gonna say I see, and look really closely at the picture to see what more we can learn. Okay, here we go. Ready with your partner? Point to your partner. Give him a thumbs up. Here's the next page. Take a look first. We're going to read together. Ready? These monkeys sit on a tree. They live in a grassy, open place. And these are called vervet monkeys. Vervet monkeys. Okay, look really closely. What else?
Another one.
What? Ooh, people are already starting to talk about the things that they're learning. Talk in partners. What are you guys learning?
Another one.
Teachers, if you want to listen in, you can.
The monkey sitting on it, and then I see another one too.
What are you learning about that one?
There's 5 monkeys.
There's 5 monkeys. What would that tell you about these vervet
I
monkeys?
see 3 monkeys.
What kind of things do you know about them?
I see on the cover page of the monkey. There's one there, one there, one there, one there.
Yeah, what are they doing? What are they looking
One here, one here, one
Oh,
there,
I love it.
one there.
What else are you guys noticing?
I think that branch there's a walking branch.
Oh, they walk on branches. Totally. You're
I
learning.
think it's a walking branch. Branch that's walking.
The branch? Do you think the... Oh, it's rocking. Maybe the branch is rocking?
No, it has legs spikes
Oh,
here.
sometimes those little legs, I bet that helps the monkeys hold on to them, right? Maybe it's a special kind of tree. Good eyes. Good eyes. So we're learning, like, we're not just looking at the monkeys, but we might be looking at the kinds of trees, where the monkeys sit. Did you guys notice how thin those tails were?
6 monkeys.
Yeah. So here's the thing that we're going to be doing, guys. And this is not just today, but with any book that you're reading when it's nonfiction, your job as a nonfiction reader is to get smarter on every page. Turn to your partner and say, get smarter on every page.
Get smarter on every page.
Yes, and to do that, the way to get super smart is that, I'm just going to put this right here. How to get super smart about your nonfiction topics is that we stop and we study like each page. So not just the words, but also we study those pictures. Say, stop and study.
Stop and study.
Awesome. I'm excited to like watch you guys do some of this work today. So teachers, now we'll stand off to the side and we're going to watch these first graders get started with their nonfiction reading, getting smarter on every page. And we're going to watch you guys stop and study. Are you ready? Can we see you go in? Go in? Yes. Ready? Show us how it's done. Teachers just notice the beginnings of it. Usually in first grade, you want to use your presence before you grab somebody for a conference. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm just going to give them a tip real quick. Are you studying this? I feel like I'm watching you study it. Did you read the words too? What are you learning from the picture? You know what I feel like? Don't you want to just hug it? Oh my gosh, what do you think that feels like?
Soft.
Totally. So fluffy. What is your name, my dear? What's your name?
Fletcher.
Fletcher. Can I give you a little compliment to your table? Hey, you guys, can I have you listen in for just a moment? I just walked over here and I was watching you guys read. One of the things I was seeing Fletcher do right away was that, look at this page. I think you'll probably think the same thing Fletcher did. But Fletcher was like, he read the words, but then he didn't turn the page just yet. He was looking at this picture. How cute is this picture, you guys? And you know what Fletcher was saying? Fletcher was like, I bet this is so soft. And we were talking about how it'd be kind of fun to hug. I don't know if you could really hug an animal like that, but he was like, it would be so soft. So that's like one of those ways that we're learning a lot from the picture and not just the words. So remember to do that before you flip past. Do a little study of the picture. All right, keep going. Good job, Fletcher. Okay, let's grab where are you, Tomas? Who should I? Oh, okay. So let's come on up. We're gonna bring him into the middle. Is it Noah? Noah, hey, can I work with you? Do you mind if we're gonna have like the teachers are gonna kind of study us working together, okay? Good. All right, so you can bring your book. We'll head down on the carpet and we'll work together, okay? Okay, let's sit right here. I'm gonna get my notes because sometimes I like to take notes when I'm reading with a kid.
Okay.
All right, is that all right? Got all these like big stickies in here. I always just find first grade reading so interesting.
Okay.
Okay. So Noah, so first of all, tell me, like, why'd you choose this book?
Because I like sea animals.
Have you always liked sea animals? Or did
Yeah, I
you?
like the sea and like Arctic Ocean and the ocean stuff like that.
Oh, so all kind of ocean stuff is stuff that you're interested
Yeah.
in. Yeah, that's great.
My
Choose
favorite animals are sharks.
dangerous. Sharks kind of eat seals for breakfast, don't they?
Great white sharks eat seals and sea lions.
Yikes. Oh my goodness. Sounds
Not
like you're
people.
learning quite a bit about the ocean. Well, so did you start this today? Is there like, do you want to read a little bit for me and tell me what you're learning about?
Seals live in seas
Can
and
we put
oceans.
it right here so I can kind of see?
Seals live in seas and oceans. Many seals live in the Antarctic and Arctic oceans. They're the cold oceans.
Oh, they
And
are?
I know the Arctic Ocean.
Ooh, let's turn back to that page again. How do you know that about these two oceans? How do you know that they're the cold
Arctic
ones?
Ocean is like cold. It's like a cold place, and like seals live in cold places.
So, do you know, Noah, that this ocean is cold because you know seals live in cold places?
No, somebody talked about there's like a game called Hungry Shark World, and then there's like Arctic Ocean, and it has like ice all over it. So I learned it from that game.
So that's really a smart thing that you're doing, is that you're thinking about other things you know, and you're like, oh, that I remember that. That's like
Yeah.
what great nonfiction readers do. You know, the other thing that I just noticed is that you said this word differently just a moment ago. Can you look really carefully at that word and
Yeah.
make sure you're saying it correctly?
Arctic.
Yeah. Let's flip that vowel at the beginning. Instead of air, let's flip it to like, you know, the word, what if there was a C in front of that? What would that spell? What if there was,
Arc.
what C-A-R, what would that spell? Like this.
Car.
Yeah, so that R-A-R sounds kind of like the word, like car. So try to say that one more time. Arc.
Arctic.
Yeah, Arctic. And this one, do you see Arctic is in this word too? Do you see it right there?
Yeah.
So let's say this.
Antarctic.
Yeah. So say that beginning,
Antarctic.
and then this word,
Arctic.
Arctic. So this is Antarctic, and this is Arctic. Let's say it one more time, because sometimes in those nonfiction books, it's important to say, especially when you know so much about oceans, you want to like say those words right, like an expert. So say Antarctic,
Antarctic.
and then say Arctic.
Arctic.
And that's absolutely right. Those are the cold oceans. All right, let's read this page one more time.
Many seals live in the Antarctic and Arctic Ocean.
Let's read it one more time.
Many seals live in the Antarctic and Arctic Oceans.
Ooh, that sounded like an expert. Nice.
What seals do? Seals can breathe through holes in the ice.
Great. Oh,
Seals come to land to lie in the sun and to breathe.
how can you solve that?
Birth.
How do you know how to solve that word?
Like
What would be a way? Yeah, one way is to chunk it, just like that.
Birth.
Birth, try it in the sentence. Does that make sense?
Seals come to land to lie in the sun and to give birth.
Great. So you kind of chunked it, and then you read the sentence again, and does that make sense if you said birth? Yeah, totally. Here's a couple things. Noah, I'm going to let you go, but here are some things that I'm noticing. Like, one is that I love that you know what books you want to read because you know you want to become an expert on those Antarctic and Arctic Ocean creatures, right? Cold water creatures. That's awesome. And one of the things we worked on is that when you come to these words that you've seen before, you know are important to know about oceans, like Antarctic and Arctic, those are going to be the really tricky words that you're going to come across that you wouldn't have come across these words when you were like a kindergartner. But you're a first grader now, and these hard words are going to be in your nonfiction books. But if you're an ocean expert, you want to know how to say them. So some of the work that we did with this other one, like chunking it and trying to think and listening to those, like even those shows and thinking, ooh, I bet that's the word that I heard on that show. Like that's the good work that nonfiction readers do. We learn every time that we're watching anything about oceans, we try to like think about what are those words that are probably going to come up in my book. So let's read this page one more time and then I'm going to let you go. But when you talk with a partner today, try to use some of these like super expert words like this. Okay. So let's read this page one more.
Many seals live in the Antarctic and Arctic oceans.
And if you use those words, your friends are going to be like, wait, what was that word you just used? They'll be like, cold water oceans, Antarctic and Arctic. I'm kind of an expert. It'll be impressive. Sound good? Thanks, my friend. All right, so okay. How are they doing? Let's just observe for a little bit. I think teachers, I feel like I could probably let them keep going, but I'm not going to because it's a lab site. So I'm just but let's talk about that. But I'm gonna pull them back. We're gonna talk about partner reading and then we'll watch some partnerships and then we'll go. First graders, can I have your eyes up here? I have a quick question. How many of you, give me a thumbs up if you learned something from the pictures in your book today? How many? Give me another finger up if you learned something from the words in your book today. Awesome. How many people are ready for partner reading? I know. I want to teach you something about partner reading first. So you're going to grab your book and you're going to come on over and sit just like if it was a mini lesson one more time. So stand up, take your book, push in your chair. When you come over here, you're going to sit on your book. It's crazy, but you're going to sit on your book over here. Come on over. Noah, you worked with me the whole time. You hardly got any independent reading. And you're sitting next to your partner. Definitely sitting next to your partner. I think I'm going to give you maybe 6 seconds to be seated next to your partner. Ready? 6, 5, 4, 3. Ooh, and you should be sitting on your book, as crazy as that is. Sitting on your book. Sitting on your book. It's crazy. 3. Good. 2, 1, and eyes on me. And hands on your head. And hands on your shoulders, and hands clasped, and head, and ears, and clasped, and lean in. Partners. I'm going to teach you how partners read their nonfiction books together, and then you're going to do it. It's going to be kind of a quick lesson. One of the things that I know you already know is that partners sit side by side with the book in the middle. Give me a thumbs up if you already know that about partnerships. Good. It was probably a reminder. Second thing, this is the new thing that I'm going to teach you, is that one, actually it's two things. Can you handle it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that they make plans together. So what the partners are going to do is that you have to decide, and it has to be fast. It can't take a long time to decide. You and your partner need to decide, like, which book are we going to read first and which book are we going to read second, and you put a little stack right in front of you. Let's just do that first. So together with a partner, decide how you're going to stack your books to read them today during partner time. You've got about 15 seconds to do that. Discuss and stack. Decide how you're going to stack them. So you might be like, do you guys have your books? So you can take your books out and you can say, I think I'm going to read this one first. You guys can take your books. Oh, so take your books out from underneath you. And you can think, we'll do this one first and this one second. Stack them up. Or this one. How are you going to do it with your two books? Which one goes first? Which one goes second? When you've got them stacked in your order, put your hands up. Ooh. Do you guys stack them? So we want them stacked like this. This is going to be your order. Nice. Let me see your order. You got it? That is the order of your partnership reads. And now your hands are up. Great. And they're clasped. And you're leaning in. After partners stack their books in order of how you're going to read them, nice work, then you got to decide how you're going to read it. Here are two choices today. One of them's called seesaw reading. Have you guys ever been at seesaw? Where like two kids are on it and one goes down and one goes up and then the other one goes down and the other one goes up. The other one goes down. So seesaw reading, you read you already know this. You read a page, they read a page. You read a page, they read a page. That's one choice. So let's do that. Let's be seesaws for a second and say, you read a page, I read a page. You read a page, I read a page. You read a page, I read a page. That's one choice. Or clasp them and lean. The other choice you can do today is that you can echo read. And yep, that's like an echo. So if I say something, then you say something. So an echo is like the same thing. What's your name, my friend? Gavin. So if I was reading the page first, I would read it, and then Gavin would read it. So maybe I'd say, table of contents. Night hunters. Up close. So an echo read is that I read a page, you read the same page, not a different page. So we can do echo reading or we can do seesaw reading. So you guys get to choose which one are you going to do in partners. You and your partner decide so that you know. Ooh, so fun, so fun. All right, and teachers, we're going to see how it goes. All right. And first graders.
No, let's just seesaw reading.
Give me a thumbs up when you and your partner decided the way you're going to read today. How many people are seesaw reading? Seesaw readers, would you guys grab your stack of books and find a place around the room so you and your partner can sit and you can begin seesaw reading? Echo readers. Echo readers? Are you guys my echo readers? Yeah. Awesome. You guys need to find a place where you two can sit together with your stack and echo read. Sure, you can totally stay right here. All right. Partners, we're going to watch you guys start reading. And then teachers, actually, let's observe for a little bit, just them getting started. And in fact, teachers, can we talk in here? Let's do you guys are going to do a conference. So the way that There's too many people, actually. Just observe a couple kids, but feel okay like coaching in, because it's the first time. So don't, like, for example, one of the things might be if a child reads a word wrong, that as a partner you're a helper. So, and the next level up from a teller would be a helper, which is like trying to give some strategies of how to figure it out, because you're not always a teller, you're a teacher, basically. So that would be one of those things. Another thing would be that all eyes are on the same book, so book in the middle is something that we can start thinking about, and that those stacks are right there for all kids to have their eyes on. So let's just do that, and then we're going to wrap it up and go talk. Okay? All right. Great. Good.
You're reading this book, right?
Like this. These two, you guys, let's move your seats over a little bit so that we're not too close to those guys. Let's just scooch them over. And sometimes, readers have to just sort of think, what's the best place for me? Yeah, do you think that's far enough away? You guys got it? So you can scooch a little bit closer. And you pay attention. And then you want one of your books in the middle. Are you guys doing echo reading?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing seesaw reading. Love it. So you can make sure that it's kind of in the middle of you. So you almost kind of want to right like that. Like you hold one side, you hold the other side. Great. And you guys check each other's too. If there's a mistake, help each other out.
Foxes have sharp teeth.
Did you take a picture of this? I just want a picture over the top, not of their faces. Oops. Which book are you?
Here's here's something weird that I read in this book, but I lost it here. Oh, I can't find it, but it's crazy. Oh, your brain can hold 100 times more information than it can.
Whoa. Are you two echo reading or are you seesaw reading? Echo reading? Ah, and so did you start from the beginning of this book?
No, because this is too long.
Oh, you can totally do it still. It absolutely works.
Anyway, we just go through random pages.
Let's do the whole book. Let's go for it. Do you want to do this book first or do you want to do this book first?
We're doing this book.
Okay, so let's put this as part of our, do you need that? Do you need that in your hand?
I can't read the whole thing.
You can grab it. Oh my gosh, I bet you could.
No.
Yep. So we put this in the middle.
It's not that much words.
And you start, and you kind of almost want it like right in between you. Like you're gonna hold one side and you hold the other side, so it's like you're sharing the book. So who goes first for the echo read?
I do.
Okay.
I do, and then he does.
And so you're gonna go first, and you're gonna go second.
in my
Yeah,
book.
it's totally copying.
my
Isn't that
book.
silly?
This is my
That's
book.
like, but that's a great way the first graders read together.
Take turns, like, she just reads it, I echo read it, I read it.
So you're almost talking about a seesaw echo, like you're putting it together. You guys want to do that way?
Yeah.
It seems kind of tricky to me, but that's totally fine. So wait, so can I understand this? So it's like you're going to read the first page, then she echoes you. Then she reads the second page,
Actually,
then
this
you
is my
echo
book,
her.
So it's the other way.
Complicated.
The other way.
All right, let's see how it goes.
A man once blew a bubble gum that was larger than a
What kind of way are you going to read it?
basketball.
First of all, I want to be like, what?
A man
All right.
Yeah, this
and then
is weird, but so everything's weird.
am I right that it's an echo read now? Then you read this one, and then you do. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are so complicated.
There's more
Salt.
salt
I love how you guys are helping each other.
in 1
Gallon.
gallon of
Seawater.
seawater than is 49 pounds of potatoes. What?
There's more salt in 1 gallon of seawater than 49 pounds of potato chips.
Whoa. Who goes next? Are you guys keeping track?
Yep.
Do you guys care if I keep practicing this? Do you mind if I add that to our list of things that you can do? Can I tell people? All right. Okay. So teachers, I think we're going to wrap it up, all right? Even though this was kind of short, I'm going to do a quick share, and then we'll leave, and they can either keep reading or you can wrap it up. Cool. Sound good?
All right.
Okay. So all of this is abbreviated. I think I'm just going to highlight them. First grader, do you want to stop, or do you want them to keep reading?
That depends on what's going to. So we're going to leave.
We're going to leave.
And will they read on with us? Or?
Not the kids. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you're right. I don't know. Okay. First graders, can I have your eyes on me, please? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was kind of cool to watch. How many people were echo reading? How many people were seesaw reading? How many people had the book right in the middle? Love it. Can I tell you one more super tricky thing that I saw up here? Tell me your names again, my friends. Bella and Abraham did something kind of tricky. Are you ready for this? Yeah. So Bella and Abraham said, let's do an echo seesaw read. What? So what they did was that Bella read a page and Abraham echoed it. And then Abraham read a page and Bella echoed it. And then Bella read a page and Abraham echoed it. And it was pretty tricky, but it wasn't tricky, you just thought it was simple. It's another way that you guys could decide to read together. So you could echo read, or you could seesaw read, or as partners you could be like, let's Bella, should we call it the Bella and Abraham? No. Or you could Bella and Abraham. You could echo seesaw read. Crazy. All right, first graders. Hey, thanks for letting us come in today. Can you give your partner a high five?
Hardly, Lucas.
And then can you look at the teachers and say, thanks for coming, teachers.
Thanks for coming, teacher.
And teachers, we can say, thanks for having us, first graders. All right, teachers, we can head out.